Hey YouTube, it is King here, and here we're going to be talking about the Arena Open. I've had a few questions on stream, I've had a few questions on Twitter when I explain, oh, I'm going to be playing Historic for the next few weeks because of the Arena Open. And they're like, oh, what's that? So this is what it is. So specifically, this is the one I'm talking about for April. It is Historic format. If you'd like to go to magicwizards.com, they kind of have announcements every once in a while explaining certain things. This is one of those about specifically this tournament. So, what is a Magic Open? Magic Open is a 2-day tournament where you can win up to $2,500. What's very important here is you have to be 18 or older to participate. They do this because of legal issues with giving money to a minor, and this may or may not be gambling because it costs money to buy gems to play, things like that. So if you're 18 or older, this is for you. If not, I'm sorry. Day one. So day one, what is day one? You can play two different ways, best of one or best of three. Now, a lot of people say, oh, best of one Magic's not real Magic. I think that Magic can evolve similar to a lot of things in order to survive. And one of those things is best of one. It's matches that are quick, can be 10, 15 minutes long. When you have, a 5-minute break on your phone now, that's awesome. Boom, you can just play. And this is no exception to that. So best of one and best of three represented in day one. Basically, you will have to sign on during these times. So startup is going to be event start 16 April at 6 a.m. PT. So it's like early in the morning. I believe that's like 8 a.m. for East Coast, something like that. And then you have until the 17th at 6 p.m. So basically 24 hours. So what you have to do is pay either 5,000 gems or 2,500 in gold. 5,000 gems equals roughly $20. I don't remember if it's like just under, just over, somewhere around $20 to play for a ticket for entry, which is, I would say not that bad. You do have a chance to win $2,500, so take it or leave it. There are three ways to go past day one into day two. Sorry, two ways. You play best of one, best of three. You have to get 7 wins or 3 losses in best of one format only, or best of 3, 4 wins before your very first loss. So basically 7-2 or 4-0 or better qualifies you for day two. If you enjoy sideboarding, if you feel like your deck has a 50% chance game one, and then game two when you get your sideboards, best of three is your option. Best of one is a little more straightforward, it's faster to go through, but you can't sideboard, so sometimes you're gonna have bad matches, you're gonna take those losses. That's why they give you those 2 losses that you can have. It is more matches, but if you look, or more games I should say, to quote unquote win, 7 wins, but those 4 wins could, it's a best 2 out of 3. That's very important. So it might be longer matches. You might have 3 games per each 1 win. So that's could be 12 games you play rather than the 9, you might play otherwise. So kind of explained here what happens if you do the best of one format and you get 6 wins, you get 2,500 gems. It's going to be half of your entry fee. So if you get 6 and 3, you get half your money back. Not that bad. You're really trying to get that 7th win to get the day 2 entry. Same with the best of 3 format here. If you get 4 wins, you get entry. If you do 3 wins, you get 5,000 gems back. So they're really rewarding the fact that it's hard to go 4-0, but if you go 3-0 and then you end up 3-1, it was a free entry. It was 5,000 gems. So 3-1 is kind of like a reroll, if you will. It's not going to cost you, when the 6 wins is only half that. So I think they're really pushing the fact that best of one, it's faster to qualify because it's just less games overall, but you only get half the reward for being with it, just that 1 win away. So now let's talk about day 2. This is where the money comes in. Talks about the time here. Entry window is going to be the next day. It's usually Sunday. And then it ends, looks like, sign up ends, I'm not sure if they have this exactly right. There's a window where you can sign up, and I believe it's like a 2, 3, 4 hour window or something. Here it is. Between like 6 and 8 a.m. you have an entry window of like 2 hours, and all that means is you have to like say you're there. You have to like put your token in with your deck. Now, after you do that, you have until 6 p.m. on that Sunday to complete all your matches. So if you want to enter, go do something real quick. You got to take your dog out. If you have to, go grocery shopping, whatever, and come back, you can still play. Just make sure you wake up early and put your entry in before you go do whatever you got to do. But then after that, then you play best of 3 only. This is important. It's not best of 1 anymore, it's best of 3. Sideboards will be included. So what happens here? You basically play until you get either 8 wins or 2 losses, whichever comes first. Yet again, best of 3. Right here explains the structure of what happens exactly. I would say that if you do absolutely terrible and you flunk right out, you get your money back, quote unquote, your gems back for entering the tournament in the first place. So if you enter one time, you qualify for day 2, and then you go 0-2 drop, it paid for itself. That's like worst case scenario if you qualify for day 2. I mean, obviously, multiple attempts can be had, and then if you qualify, at the very least, you get one of those entries back, which is good. Having something here for the minimum is very important, and it scales up from there. I would say everyone wants to get that 6 wins at least to get the actual money prize. So, but honestly, 2,500 gems isn't that bad either. So just really focus on your game. Don't really worry about the money part of it. Really focus on yourself. And after each win, just continue to realize, this is just a game, and then at the end, wherever you finish up, the rewards, will come. The more focus on your games, the more you will win. So here it talks about how many players can do it, things like that. I just really wanted to explain the structure of this event, as well as, if you have issues, customer support's there. Any questions, you can always flag me on Twitter, catch a stream. I will also explain it there. But here it is. I've gotten some questions about what the Arena Open is, and this is the Arena Open. It's a tournament that happens, I believe it's once every 2 to 3 months, and it's a standalone tournament. This is not related to a pro tour. This is not related to anything else. It's a weekend tournament you can do by yourself, directly associated with the Magic Arena client. It's only available there. So yeah, that's the Arena Open, and I hope this was informative. Appreciate if you enjoyed the video. If you want more like it, like button, subscribe, comment. Any questions, feel free to leave them there. Stream on Twitter or stream on Twitch. I do have a Twitter and also have a YouTube channel, hence why you're here. Appreciate you, and I will catch you in the next video.